Okay, how'd you become ambassador?
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
That's her background.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to
I
Orlais.
knew she was
The
on
nobility
TV.
of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
Having you around can't hurt. These politics are ridiculous. I'm glad you're here.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Yeah, you write on that paper. I don't necessarily find her unattractive. I'm awkwardly confused, and I would probably put the wiener in, but whatever. What was that? Nothing? Hello?
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. Especially a Dalish elf. One look at your face and it's clear you were never part of a circle.
It's true.
My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something for you.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Well, I want to talk
You've
to you
brought
some
back
more.
some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
So you're a mage?
You said you were a mage.
No, just an apprentice. Circle mages must prove themselves in a ritual called the Harrowing. I was never very good at magic, but just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
You research creatures?
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Didn't join the rebels.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I like studying. I like performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Pity you aren't Dalish. Am I gonna romance at her? Fuck it.
You might have done well among the Dalish. Our mages are encouraged to study safely.
Fenrir will take the Danish. Don't let my lack of Valestine fool you, Lethaline. I was a proud member of my clan until my magic manifested. You know what happens when they have too many mages. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
My clan found other ways. Explains a lot. My clan found other ways.
My clan never did that. We sent those gifted with magic to other clans, or...
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the Circle. I've seen what life is like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
Protected the Tranquil.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquils safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my Circle rebelled. The rest were forgotten. Most Circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves. Can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
Well, trust me, they're lucky to have you.
I'm glad they have someone who cares about them.
They deserve better. They're polite, they're rational, and they'll never get angry at you. When they study, they have a focus no normal person could ever match. But the Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
That's fair. I studied the monsters.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
I like the outdoors. The idea of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at you, glowing eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying. But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just another part of the world. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it.
I'll speak with you later.
Thank you again for what you've brought back.
Not a problem. Boom. Okay.
If you
Nope.
find anything, please bring it in.
Creature items to turn in. Let's check in here one more again. Alright,
Heaven has been filled with silence. Until then,
check the map right quick before I go and... No, it's not that button to move stuff. There we go. Looks like everything's... Sandra. Cullen. Shit, I kinda wanna go... I wanna go talk to them before we head
I
out.
crossed my heart with shame.
Researcher Nave has notes on that.
Yeah, I wanna go. I like the idea of preferred abilities. If I take... What's this fajigger with me, I'll make sure his barriers are on higher demand than anything else. Keep them up on people. That's awesome. Actually, that stuff's really cool. Set him for like super crowd control. There's Cullen. Where's the set? Who in the hell are you?
We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Matrin.
What's going on?
You're the one they're calling the Herald.
Against my will.
If you know a way to make them stop, I'm all ears.
I don't. These things have a way of taking on their own life. But I'm glad it has not run to your head. I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily. But I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role in it.
Alright.
Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot by nature.
Alright, tell me about Templars. Joining the Order. You're staying in the Haven? What happened to the call? Oh, God, here.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You staying in Haven?
You're not going to rejoin the Order.
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Pervert.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings.
That's true.
Though that distance did save my life.
Fair?
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
Templars don't help anything. You're an idealist. Help us?
I'm surprised to hear that.
Not all Templars want to make mages into prisoners or villains. Some of us just want to keep a balance and let you practice your craft in safety. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
Fair.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Just gonna loot that. Okay, there's Cullen. Where the hell is Cassandra? Oh, there you are. Sweet thing. I look like a bitch. Excuse me? Oh, yes.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I
I'm
did.
trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life.
Please tell me
One day
Cassandra's a
they may write
romance
about
option.
me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
Investigate. What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm chosen?
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
So what next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
That's a delicious camera shot. Thanks, game. It's too late to turn man. You had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
I believe in the elven gods. Yeah.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
The third man travels with the Highlands to speak. Is that it? Is she done?
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
Oh.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Oh, you being girly. Make something up. Tell her.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
I hate it. None of your business. I'd go now if I had a home is wherever I am. Yeah.
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the divine.
Okay. Tell me about yourself. That's right.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Some weird high school dating sim.
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Gurkhas. Oh my god. Just being friendly, suspicious, aren't you? Just tell me. I'd like us to be closer. There's no... Oh, man.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost.
She's like,
daughter
no.
of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
You're Navarran
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
English.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentaghasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
So you're not on good terms? Others would be thankful. Is that why you left?
And you joined the Seekers to get away from them.
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentaghasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
What happened?
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Alright, let's go talk to Dude Bro McDude Broster over here. Ugh, I really don't care, but sure.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead.
Oh my
Lieutenant,
god.
don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
That lieutenant looks like a douche hole.
We've
Oh,
received a
man.
number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Let him here. I like to stand on it. It wasn't my choice.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself.
Ooh.
I was there during the Mage Uprising.
Cullen.
I saw firsthand the devastation it
Wait,
caused. So,
Cullen?
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause.
Wait a
Now
minute.
it seems we face something far worse.
I think I know who he is. From Dragon Age 2. Isn't that the fucking Templar that was a cool guy? Oh, dicks. I'm pretty sure it was. I'll bleed the mark of hope. Everything's a mess. Everything's a mess.
The Conclave destroyed, a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
Nope. I don't mind. You thought this too. I don't mind.
You understand our situation. I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are well organized and committed. Despite what the clerics think, we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
That grin. He's like, oh no. 2 lulls for me. 2 fucking raffles for me. Okay, alright. I guess I'm gonna do 1 C-U-L-L. Yeah, I think that's the Templar. Or was he a guard? I can't remember. Whatever the case, he was a good guy. He was not a hater like everybody else in Kirkwall. Okay. Pretty sure I'm supposed to be able to get in there, but what the fuck ever, game. Actually, let's talk to Varric one more time.
Herald of Andraste.
I have gold. I should look at weapons and stuff, but now that I know everybody has a conversation, that would mean that
Need something?
Varric does too.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Holy shit. Where you from?
You from Ferelden? Olay?
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
What do you do?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant.
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Investigate. Can you do Liliana's job?
You're
Oops.
an author. What kind of books have you written?
Click the wrong
Tried my
fucking
hands in
thing.
a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous, maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Can you do Liliana's job?
If you've run a spy network, why is Liliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
What shops do you
What
own?
sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
How do you, Cassandra?
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind.
Bianca.
I won her from Paragon Smith Bronca in a game of Wicked Grace. She was such a sore loser. Ran off to the deep roads in a huff, and that was the last anyone saw of her.
Why Bianca?
Who's she named for?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Aight.
Thanks, Ferry.
Aight.
No problem.
So, I mentioned it when I started that the default world state, I can't remember the exact number they gave. It's like 20 plus different default world states. This is all very different depending on if you use the keep. Obviously, the default one is always the same. But if you use the keep and anything's altered, it'll be different. I obviously didn't do that, but the default world state, the situations in Dragon Age 2 are essentially exactly what I did. Like damn near every single thing is an option I did with my playthrough, so I'm not too worried about that. As for Dragon Age Origins, that's where things get different. A lot of that is not what I did. So anything that generally references Kirkwall or Hawk or the Champion of Kirkwall is actually, I believe I read the options of the base default world, and that's all the same. Pretty much exactly the same
I
as
did
what my
not see
playthrough
good
was.
Templars and evil mages in that circle system. I saw prisoners and jailers. The
No
prisoners were
schematics
fear,
available.
and the jail-
Nice work with those supplies. The Smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Investigate. Alright.
Farewell.
Make a go with you.
Yeah, so, okay, and Josephine, confused. Lost souls. Souls are missing in the uncharted marshes of southern front. Go to the war table to locate the soldiers. There are reports of a small group of Grey Wards traveling along the northern coast. Go to the war table to scout the Storm Coast. The Storm Coast. Power required. Lost souls. 1 of 8. Vigilance. Power required. 1 of 4. Okay. Alright. I guess we're gonna head in here and get ready to do this. Oh shit, we were gonna check gear. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna go look at the armor guy, buy things, maybe sell things that I don't need, all the gear, and gear everybody up before we do that. I would hate to go level 1 shit. And then I'll continue on back up at the war table.